For the first time since Princess Catherine made the emotional announcement that she had been diagnosed with cancer, Prince William and Prince George made a public appearance. As the pair enjoyed a sweet father-son outing together at Aston Villa's match against Lille, Prince William gave a rare update amid his wife's good recovery after the first-term preventative chemotherapy. The future Queen Consort will not undertake any public engagements until after Easter, so that also does indicate the seriousness of the nature of whatever it is that is ailing her. The princess was expected to reappear and resume her public engagements by April, but that's looking extremely unlikely now, says the source. Even with no further setbacks, it's going to be an additional 5+ weeks of recovery, shy of a miraculous turnaround. In a much-anticipated move, the heir to the throne finally has broken his silence regarding his return plans. As a huge fan of the club, William last night was seen in the stands with his 10-year-old son clapping and cheering as Ollie Watkins opened the scoring in Villa's 2-1 victory. Following the appearance, an expert has claimed that William seems just as strong as ever, and even as though they might be growing to be close friends as George is getting older, despite the hugely difficult time he is going through. This visible presence signals a positive trajectory, indicating that the day William returns to his royal duties is not far off. Moreover, it serves as a reassuring testament to Princess Catherine's ongoing recovery and the supportive atmosphere within the family home. Both his wife and father, King Charles, are being treated for cancer and are unable to undertake royal duties for the time being, leaving William trying to balance his duties as the future king with his responsibilities to his family. After the match, the chief sports writer Neil Moxley managed to ask the Prince of Wales his thoughts about the game. In a post on X, he asked, "Your Highness, after the Mostar game, we saw you and you said 1-0 was a good result in Europe. How was this?" To which he says William replied, 2-0 would have been better. Seeing that 10-year-old George had been pictured in the stands wearing a Villa scarf, Neil said he asked the prince, "Is George now part of the Pride?" The Pride is how fans of the West Midlands club refer to themselves, and William revealed his son's affection for the club saying, "Oh yes, he's loving it. It's the normality of the body language here that is so happily reassuring. This is William and George doing what they have always done together, not as royals, but as a dad and his son enjoying the football." Their mirroring is as strong as ever, with their style of clapping and their poses and facial expressions looking twinned make George look like a chip of the old block. Mirroring is an intense trait with William and Catherine, defining like-minded thinking and mutual respect, and the same increasingly applies to William and his young son. The Prince of Wales is currently spending time with his family as his children are on school break. However, he disrupted his time away from royal duties to comment on big news in the world of British soccer. On April 10, William shared a personal message on X and Instagram stories to respond to the international retirement of Rachel Daly, a star player in Aston Villa and the Lionesses, England's women's national soccer team. Daly was part of the Euro 2022 championship-winning Lionesses squad and a key player who helped lead the team to the 2023 Women's World Cup final last summer. Prince William visited the Lionesses training camp last summer and personally congratulated Daly after the Euro win in July 2022. Prince William and Princess Charlotte even teamed up for sweet social media messages to wish the team well before both games.